Are you just trying to navigate adulthood in a world
Hello. Are you ready? Let me turn this off. There we go. Hopefully it won't get too hot up here. It's been cool out today. Yep, it's been really cool outside. You ready to start? We can start. We can go right fucking now. Let me fix a couple things here. Here we fucking go.
Are you just trying to navigate adulthood in a world that still expects you to have it all figured out? Welcome to This Is 50 with your host.
So someone posted on a Facebook post that I posted. Can I say that again? One more time? I haven't really given it much thought as far as today's show, but I'm going to talk about it. If you're new to This Is 50, welcome to my mental health show. We do this every Friday at about 3 p.m. It's 2:30 today, but we're streaming live over on our YouTube channel. And because of this person, I have made decisions in my life. Life decisions were made, which brought me to the direction that I'm at right now. And because of this person, I look at people and how do I I'm trying to set up the teaser, but he influenced my life. My life was going great. My life was going good. I had everything ready. I was getting ready to do all this stuff. My plans were this. My plans were that. I was going to have a career doing this. And then this person showed up and ruined everything for me. And I'll get into what he did and what came to be and all that stuff later on. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I had big plans. At a young age, I had big plans. And those all changed within a 4-year span. So I'll tell you about that here in a little bit. So my neighbor, with the 15 kids and stuff next door to me, he came up. I'm mowing the lawn. I'm just trying to head down. I'm trying not to make eye contact with him anymore. We don't have that relationship anymore. And I head down. I'm mowing my lawn and doing all that stuff, and kind of pops out in between the bushes and stuff that separate our properties. Hey, neighbor. Now, he's not home all the time. He's a pilot, so he's gone for stretches at a time, 5 days at a time. He's doing a leg to California and then a leg coming back to the Charlotte Douglas area. Now, we broadcast just outside of Charlotte, a little town we like to call Marshville. We sit on about 22 some odd acres. We have horses, chickens, cattle, all that stuff. Not cattle, but you know what I mean. We got a lot of stuff. And he's got, I think, 18 acres next door to us. So now and then he pops out. Hey, neighbor, and he's younger than I am. He's been married 25 years. He's got 6 kids, and I think he's 46 years old. Now, I'm 53, and I've been doing this show for the last 4.5 years now. So he pops his head out, and I'm like, oh, hey. Now, if you've ever heard me talk about him, he's very religious, wants me to convert, wants to convert me. I'm the black sheep of the neighborhood, I guess. I don't know. Hey, we got a church meeting this Sunday. Nope. Fine, I'm good. Okay, well, everyone's always welcome. Punch and pie. Fuck that. And this is the same guy I used to do all the prompts and stuff. Hey, Travis, can we borrow your equipment? I said, you can't borrow it. I said, I'll set it up and do what you need me to do. I'm not giving you this, thousands of dollars worth of stuff. No. And he's right next door, and I'd sit there and drink beer. Do you have the latest one by Amy Grant? No. Oh, I have the internet. Hold on. Yes, I do. Hold on. Your laptop and pull it down. We love Amy Grant. We love... Who was the other guy my mom used to make me go watch? Cameron? Carmen. Oh, fuck me. So he pops his head across the bushes there. Hey, haven't seen you in a while. Haven't talked to you in a while. I'm like, hey, what's going on? Hey, how are you? Chit-chat back and forth. And just small talk. I think he's trying to feel me out, whether I'm still mad at him, like internally mad at him. He doesn't know I'm mad at him, But internally, I just kind of remove myself out of the situation. And he goes, this and that. And I said, so am I cool to still drive down to the backside of your property and do what my neighbors back there want me to work on with my tractor? He's like, yeah. So what are you doing back there? Why do you need to drive down my access road to get to the backside of the neighborhood? And just to recap everything, my property runs across the back of everyone else's, where I go running. Runs across the back of everyone's neighborhood, or the neighborhood next door that runs across the back of them. But there's a section where his kind of bends over across the back of mine, and I don't have access to that because that's his property. I'm not going to sit here and argue with him. And I said, well, I need to get back to that part, that back corner of your property, because the neighbors want to build something back there, and I got to bring the wood down there. So we get to talking, and he goes, well, we're taking our goats and we're going to make this, I'm going to drill some holes and run some fencing down, and our goats are going to we're going to make it so where they can go all the way back to the backside of the pasture or backside of our property and all the way back up so they can roam free. They're not just on top of the house type deal, because essentially that's what it is. Their house has everything. They got 1,000 goats, 1,000 chickens, 1,000 ducks, 1,000 dogs, and it's all on their right there by the house. Everything's right up on top of them. So they're utilizing their property, and he's like, we'll have everything kind of spread out a little bit so, you're not listening to everything all day long. I said, well, I don't want to get between these neighbors. I don't. But I said to him, the thing that I'm building back there is a backstop for a shooting range. He's like, what? I go, yeah, the neighbors back there who I've become friends with, Angie and her husband, Travis, that Angie, her husband is somewhat of a competitive pistol shooter, bing, 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 bing. And he wants to practice at home. He has every right to. We live out here in the Carolinas. We live out in, a rural area. His house sits on 3 acres. He's allowed to shoot a pistol with no problem at all. But he wants to be safe. So I'm taking railroad ties to the backside of his property, stack them up, so he has a backstop there. He goes, so which way is he going to shoot? I said, dude, I don't know. I was just told, can you help us? I have a tractor. Yes, I'll help you. We need to bring railroad ties to the backside of the property. Can we get access to it? I'll ask my neighbor. That's all I know. Whatever outside of that, you might want to figure that out. He goes, so you don't think it's a good idea for me to run the goats back there? Dude, I don't know. I'm just not the messenger. I'm just the guy doing the work. Okay? Take it up with them. You got goats. He's got pistols. You've got shotguns and stuff. Everyone's got guns, right? Everyone's happy. Welcome to America. So you're saying it's not a good idea for me to run the goats back there? If he's being responsible, you can have a playground with a kiddie slide and all that stuff down in that corner. If he's responsible, nothing should happen. Okay. We're getting ready to go to Austria. I said, oh, Australia? He goes, no, Austria. I said, like the country Austria? Yeah, we're going to Austria. And I go, well, why'd you say it like that? Like what? You said you're going to Austria. Yeah, Austria. Okay. Who's all going? All the kids are going. We're going to Austria. But are you Austrian? No? Okay. You bringing the clan? Oh, I didn't mean to say that. Did I say that? Oh, I had a couple beers. You bringing the clan with you? Yeah, the whole family's going. Yeah, that's what I meant. The family. Family's going with you? Yeah. All right. It's kind of a weird destination. You know, we just got back from Paris and London and all that. I said, have you ever been over there? No, we're going to Austria. Okay. And I wave to him like this. See you later. If you're watching this on the YouTube channel, see you later. Straight out Hitler style. And he waved back the same way. Imagine that. No, I was kidding. He didn't do that. I found out something about my shoes, my running shoes. Not too happy about that. Believe me, it's interesting and entertaining at the same time. So stick around. I'll be right back. All right, everyone watching this live, see you later. You're going to have to watch the rest of the video later on. All right, so see you. Bye.